that's all the news for today. Now I have the pleasure to introducing you to a very special guest. 64 years ago, at the age of 16, Miss Marilyn Bell was the first person to swim across Lake Ontario. I now turn it over to Marcia, who is with Miss Bell at her home in New Jersey.
Thanks, Jennifer. Miss Bell.
Please call me Marilyn.
Marilyn, it's a pleasure for you to come meet with me, and I'm sure the viewers agree. Did you think that what you set out to accomplish would have such a big impact?
No, I really just loved swimming, and I would do anything to be a part of it. My mom, during my high school years, she thought that as a girl, I shouldn't be doing something so strenuous. But I kept going, and after I swam Lake Ontario, I think I changed her mind, and the rest of Canada's as well.
When the Canadian National Exhibit had offered Florence Chadwick $10,000 to swim Lake Ontario, you had hoped that it was going to be a marathon race. They ended up opening the race to yourself, Chadwick, and Winnie Roche. You were famously quoted as saying, "You did it for Canada," and as you took no compensation prior to the event. You ended up being the only one to complete the race and were nicely compensated at the end. How did you complete this swim, where the other two failed?
There was a news reporter, Alexandrine Gibb. He was on an escort boat, and he kept encouraging me the entire way. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it mentally. And just to be clear, I didn't want the money, or the car, or the television. I just wanted to prove to myself and to Canada that I could do it.
Can you take us through what Canada has done for you?
Well, even though I spent my career in the USA as a teacher, Canada has always been kind to me. They named Bell Park in Toronto after me. That's where I finished my race. And as I recall, being the newsmaker of the year after the Lake Ontario swim, everybody was fighting over me.
You were inducted into the Canadian, Ontario, and Swimming Hall of Fame. What did you think you did to deserve such an honor?
After I swam Lake Ontario, I went on to swim the English Channel, the youngest person ever. That was in 1955. In 1956, I swam the Strait of Juan de Fuca. I retired after that swim. I guess having accomplished so much at such a young age and breaking gender barriers, that's why I was inducted. I also received the Order of Ontario in 2002, I believe for the same reasons.
Do you still swim today?
I did with a master's team for a long time until I hurt my back. But it's something that you never really forget how to do.
Well, we dug through some old archives and found some footage from an interview you did with us training a while back in 1955. Let's take a look.
Marilyn, what do you think of your upcoming feat?
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty nervous though.
I bet. You battled high winds, almost 4-meter waves, and you only had a single boat to guide you during your swim of Lake Ontario. Do you think it's going to be similar this time around?
I really do. I'm just hoping there's no eels this time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
No.
How do you swim for over 20 hours and never get hungry?
My coach feeds me pablum, which is like a rice cereal and corn syrup, and then lemon water with water. It's pretty gross, but it gets the job done.
Amazing. Well, best of luck with your swim for the English Channel, and I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you very much.
Wow, what a memory.
I can't believe you still had that.
Well, Marilyn, you lived quite a remarkable life, impacting sport in Canada as a whole. So we want to thank you for taking time to catch up with us.
Anytime. You're welcome.
Back to you, Jennifer.